Hi there everyone, and welcome back to another very exciting chess game by Schlechter once again, who had the white pieces, one of the strongest chess players in the late 19th century, early 20th century. So in this chess game, his opponent was Julius Perlis, a very strong Austrian chess master at the time. Unfortunately, he passed away very early. So this chess game was played in 1911 in an unknown location. So let's see what happened in this pretty notable, very exciting chess game. We have d4, d5, c4, c6, and we have the Slav defense. So developing the pieces and then developing the queen, and black wants to exchange the queens. C takes on d5. So exchanging the queens and damaging the pawn structure. And in this position, in my opinion, black played a meaningless looking move. He played bishop takes on b1, capturing the knight with his bishop, capturing an undeveloped piece with his developed bishop. So this was not very ideal, but in this position there was a surprise. Maybe Perlis was trying to simplify the game because Schlechter has a damaged pawn structure. Maybe he thought that in the endgame he is going to have better chances. But in this position, there was a big surprise. Instead of rook takes bishop, Schlechter played pawn takes pawn, and he's threatening to capture the pawn and then capturing the rook, and then it is going to be touchdown and then promoting the queen, and you can see that this a file is also open. So Perlis, maybe he was laughing in this position and he said, aha, I got you. Bishop to e4, and he thought if capturing, of course, bishop takes on b7 and he is going to win. So in this position, instead of bishop to e4, actually, believe it or not, knight takes on c6 should have been considered, and then rook takes on b1, and white is actually slightly better in this position, but black is still in the ball game. So in this position, after d takes on c6, we have bishop to e4, and this move was a blunder. Can you see why? There was another surprise in this position. Let me give you a few seconds. If you want, you can also pause the video and try to guess the next move of Schlechter, which makes this chess game a very beautiful chess miniature. Okay. Here comes, boom, rook takes on a7 by Schlechter. Well, actually, in this position, this was such an unexpected knockout, and after this move, black actually resigned. Black has no reasonable defense in this position. So it was like a boxing match. It was like in some boxing matches, we see one fighter showing his left hand, and then boom, right hand. It's knockout because the fighter is going to concentrate on that left hand, but that right hand comes out of nowhere. So it was like a knockout, and that's how Rocky Marciano knocked out Walcott, with showing that left, and then right, and then it was a knockout. Actually, in this position, black simply resigned, because if rook takes on a7, then c7, and that's touchdown, that's game over. So that's deflecting the rook, and if defending the knight, promoting the queen, check, it's all over. Actually, there is no defense. So knight to d8, check, and so on and so forth. It's all over. In this position, by the way, after rook takes on a7, if knight takes on c6, which is needless to say, then rook takes, king to d7, check, and then capturing the knight, it's all over. So, okay, it was a pretty nice miniature by Schlechter. Black was so concentrated on the c pawn, he thought that this was the main threat, but knight takes should have been considered, but he is behaving materialistic, but this was a blunder because of rook takes on a7, and that's all she wrote. That's all over. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.